Hello and welcome to part 2 of my Assassin's Creed Odyssey playthrough. Last time we started up the game, we did some stuff as Leonidas, and then we immediately got sidetracked and did our first side quest, because I think that's going to set the pace of this series. This is more of a exploration kind of a thing than it is a rush to the finish. In this episode, we are now going to continue with the main quest line. Wait, no we're not. I'm lying. We're seeing what that woman wanted from Hermes by going and investigating her home. So yeah. How's it going, everyone? I'm still uncomfortable in, like, doing these kinds of videos. It's a learned skill, I guess. Anyway.
Just like she said, the card looks pretty worse for wear.
If you don't remember, she was asking Hermes for help, and we decided to take on the role of Hermes and tell her she will find fortune soon.
Looks like these new baskets were off to market until the cart broke.
Ooh! My phone just told me there's a new Boruto chapter. That's something I've been reading lately.
This should help. Better them than the bandits.
Which I guess is a whole thing. I wasn't expecting to talk about Boruto in this Let's Play episode, but I have not been watching the anime, but I've been reading the manga and I've been enjoying it. And if you want to hear more about that, you can hear my thoughts in the Weekly Waypoint episode. I want to say 316? Anyway, we just unlocked an engraving, which I forgot was a thing. I believe they're basically like enchantments, but you probably have to get them done, yeah, at a blacksmith, so they're like how you would expect like enchantments to work in a video game. Just little bonuses you can put on your equipment to make them better. I do like the equipment system, I gotta say. I know some people don't, but we might as well give Phobos this skin. I don't love this one. So, did I get a follow-up quest after that? Yes, No, I did not. Okay. I just went, huh, bandits, and then that was that, I guess. I must apologize. It is surprisingly difficult to, like, pay attention to what is happening in the game while you are also recording a video sometimes. I guess that is also a learned skill. So, I guess I didn't leave any money for that woman like I said I would. I just went, huh, bandits have been harassing this woman and that's why she needed help. Hey look, it's an abandoned house. Where's the treasure, man? There it is. Didn't really need Icarus for that, but there we go. Oh, I got some goat's cheese. We did it, everyone. We completed the abandoned house. Huge goal, to be honest. Oh, we also have an ability point to assign. I'm going to assign this one into the assassin tree. Because this is a game where if you're too low behind an enemy in terms of level or stats, you don't get to just immediately assassinate them from behind like you do in earlier titles. I know that was a big point of contention with this game. I don't mind it too much. It makes sense with the way this game is designed. But we might as well invest in improving that. We gotta rescue Phoebe!
I'll sneak up on them, Malakis.
They kidnapped Phoebe. And I did just say I'll sneak up on them, so...
Let me go!
Shut it, or I'll tighten those ropes.
She'll make good ransom drachmi for the Cyclops.
No one's gonna buy me from you. They're all poor.
Keep quiet, Phoebe.
Yeah, okay, thanks for that. You didn't let me do anything.
This tall grass will keep you
Frickin' heck. Oh, I don't love how the tutorial locks your controls. I already know! I already know! I've already done this!
Malakis get away.
I wonder how many characters I've assassinated across video games in my entire life. This is a helpful prompt. I forgot you could do that. That wasn't a bird. At least not in the sense you're expecting. Ka-chow! Get assassinated by, what's-his-face, the car's protagonist. Yeah, you do. I'm sure it'll go terribly well for you. Hey buddy, there's a hole in your throat. How unfortunate. You should get that looked at. Hey lady. Yeah, I know.
Get Phoebe out of here.
I have days like that too.
Untie me.
Hey Phoebe. How's it going?
Are you alright?
It wasn't so bad. Last time they put a cloth in my mouth so I'd stop biting.
Phoebe, just be careful. You're alone now
Since my parents died, I'm okay. I've got you, and you've got me and Marcos. We're your family, right?
Exposition. Is this the flashback? Yeah.
You'll have to be stronger than that.
I was gonna say I remember there being a flashback.
Don't give in! Let him have it! Got you.
Rude.
Again. Up.
Yes, Pater.
A Spartan rises as soon as they have fallen. Ready your stuff. Widen your stance. A soldier grounds themselves. Good. Good. Approach me.
That's enough, Nikolaos. The sun's going down. Time to eat, don't you think?
What are we eating tonight?
Tonight we are having baby Alexios. And what a feast he will be.
No, not him. Take me instead. I'm tasty.
Yes, yes, you're all sweet as honey. Now, come inside. The lamb's turning black.
Here. Lay him in his bed.
Yes, Pater.
Cassandra. You are my greatest pride. Remember that. You will bring this family to glory. Go.
I mean, I'll try.
Right.
You worry too much.
You don't worry enough.
We'll be alright if we watch out for each other. Which reminds me, the thug said you should watch your back.
What they say?
They said the Cyclops put a big bounty on you. Talos the Stonefist wants you dead.
Talos the mercenary? Am I ever not in trouble?
Better get him before he gets you. I hear he's really mean. I'll find my way back to town. Here!
Don't get kidnapped by any more bandits, kiddo.
Talos the Stone Fist. That's just what I need today. Another broken nose. I'm going to have to take care of that.
I'm being hunted. Bounty hunters like Talos are hostile mercenaries who will hunt you down as long as you have a bounty. They're like the Phylakis of the previous games, but different narratively. Yeah, mercenaries, they're a thing. They're a whole thing, and this is Ubisoft's attempt at mimicking the Nemesis system, I guess? I've never played the Shadow of Mordor games, but that's my impression. Anyway, more importantly, we got this, which I guess is an upgrade, even though it's a common over a rare that's one level below it. Get out of here. I believe it's impossible to... Yeah, it's impossible to actually dismantle legendary gear, which is how it should be. And for some reason it's also impossible to dismantle these. Anyway. We did it. We completed Timene Beach. I assume the T is silent. You assume the T is silent? You jackass. You mean the K. My target is currently 2 levels above you. That sounds like an excellent excuse to do some side quests. So yeah, as I've already mentioned, you know, I'm not going to like try and 100% all the side quests in the game because that would take an immense amount of time, but my focus is very much to not have a focus in this series. I just kind of want to vibe in ancient Greece and explore and see the sights. I do very much enjoy the main storyline, and we will be progressing that. I'll try to keep a fairly decent pacing as we go, but I also just want to play this game and not be done with it too quickly. Not that that's going to be a problem, since this is a pretty long game. If you haven't seen the world map in this game, it is pretty goddamn big. Yeah. And then one of the DLCs introduces new maps as well. So, in fact, I think both of them do. One just expands on this map, and the other, you know, it's on a different plane or whatever. That man has a willy, the statue up there, and I don't know how the algorithm will take that. Maybe I'll get told off. Hopefully not.
Sammy, Doris will be at his shop.
What's this grey marker over here, though? I don't remember this. Collect the money from the merchant. Wait. What is this? Is this the previous side quest thing I was talking about? As the fates would have it. No, that's Marcos's quest. Right, okay. Yeah, that's the original main quest line. I see. Another day, another drachma. I appreciate a good pun. But we were heading towards this side quest because we want to level up before the bounty hunter gets here. This is what these games are all about, man. Just existing in this ancient world. What's up?
Mighty Kephalus, I entreat you, send us a champion.
Oh, well, that's
someone
convenient.
worthy of your mighty spear. Help your priestess in her hour of need.
What up, it me? I can help instead.
I'm the only one here, but maybe I can help you.
Oh, Cassandra, you startled me.
Why are you looking for a champion?
I need someone worthy to win the spear of Kephalus. I've been deciphering some of the sanctuary's stone carvings. They say the spear was hidden in the caves beneath Kefalonia when the temple was built. You could get it for me, couldn't you? I can give you a reward.
I'll find it.
If the spear is in the caves, I'll find it.
I need to stop saying that out loud.
You were sent by Kephalus.
There are some RPGs where it is important to say the things out loud. This is not one of them. I'm always, you know, I guess... Sure, I don't know this stuff, so I'll ask it.
Kephalus had a spear?
Cassandra, surely you've heard this story since you were a child.
I didn't have much time for stories.
Well, perhaps you didn't. But you know Kephalus founded Kefalonia and started the line of Odysseus. His spear was a gift from the gods. It was said never to miss its target. He must have hidden it in the caves after killing his wife with it.
He threw a spear that wouldn't miss at his wife?
He was hunting and heard her in the bushes. He thought she was a deer. It's a sad story.
Sounds dangerous.
Well, only if you throw it at someone.
Yeah, well, maybe he shouldn't have been so ready to throw a spear. That never misses. Why do you... Yeah.
Why do you need a spear?
You say it, Cassandra.
Thinking of becoming a soldier, are you?
Of course not. But think how many people will come to the shrine if we have the Spear of Kephalus. With their donations, I could do so many things. Repair the sanctuary, feed the hungry families in Sami.
That's all for now.
I'll see what I can find.
Oh, thank you. I'll prepare a spot in the sanctuary.
Let's find a dang spear. Icarus. Where is it, buddy? Come on. You got this. Cool. On my way. Sorry. You ever accidentally step on someone? Cassandra does it a lot. And other Assassin's Creed protagonists I found. They usually are. Hey Icarus, help me out here. Or not. I'll take that. Oh yeah, these are like riddles that you can solve to find more loot in other places. I usually can't be bothered with that kind of stuff. Everyone on the island thinks this is the deepest dive, but there is a lake in the coast of Kolyadai. I'm gonna mess up every pronunciation ever. That is rumoured to be bottomless. If you're able to dive as far as a woman in marble, you will be able to claim me. Who writes this stuff? I guess the people who hide the treasure. Is this how people had fun back in the day? Where is the other chest? I do not see it. I better go grab some air. It's not showing up in Icarus vision. One might say eagle vision. I do love how they were just like, what if we made eagle vision like literal? In Origins anyway. Alright. Is it in here? Probably. Well, should have seen that coming. Ooh. Oh, I thought those were like special ore. Nope, just some luminous lichen. Where's the damn chest? This is very similar to the first short story I ever wrote in my life. When I was in primary school, we had a task to write a short story. And I wish I had kept it somehow. But I wrote a story about a woman who found, I guess, a lake, a pool of some sort. And she dove down and she found a hidden entrance. Like, just like the one we just went through, basically. And then when she resurfaced, she was in another cave. And she exited and she found herself on this flying island. And I think that was pretty much the whole story. But I remember...
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
There weren't evil bandits. But I remember my teachers were like, whoa. It's like one of the only things I ever did that impressed my teachers. And we made like a tape recording of me reading it and shit. That's got to still exist somewhere. That'd be fascinating for me to get my hands on. Maybe I should contact my old primary school. I doubt anyone's left who still works there who would know of it. My god, I just stabbed that guy in the groin. Cassandra, jeez. Some things you just do not do to a man. Kill him, sure, but don't stab him in the groin. Anyway. Okay, that probably wasn't the very first short story I ever wrote, but it's the first one I ever remember writing. For those of you who do not know, I do like to do some writing. Who knows if I'm any good at it. But it is very fulfilling. Oh, hello! I thought I killed everyone. Oh, I pressed assassinate without even seeing the button prompt. That's how in tune I am with the world of assassination. Wait, hang on, that's Hitman. Oh. Greetings. Oh, another taint stab. Cassandra, you're making me cringe over here. Just ain't right. Like, that might not even be a mortal wound, but they just die because they can't bear to be alive after that kind of thing, you know? And who could blame them? Hooray, 2 drachmae. I think I picked up some loot at some point, right? Besides the spear? I did. We don't have to be barefoot anymore. Well, we're not really barefoot, but still, you know what I mean. We're wearing sandals. Oh, I remember, I always got really annoyed that, like, things would show up in the bag that you had to go and look at. I guess it was just because they wanted people to read the tooltips, but I never did. Right, as a civilized human being, I will not step on people anymore.
Cassandra, have you come back to talk about the spear?
Sure have.
Oh, good. Tell me, did you find it?
Sure.
Consider it a donation to the temple.
What? No reward? Oh, Cassandra, I'm in your debt. If ever there's a way my temple can help you, or anyone, send them here. I will remember.
So this game's pretty good about doing this. If you want to be kind and tell people, don't worry about rewarding me or anything, That is usually what the game will do. It will just withhold the reward. So there is like an actual price to being kind, which I think is really cool, because that's, you know, that's how that would work. Like in most games you're like, ah, don't worry about rewarding me, I know you're like super poor or you can't afford it or whatever, and in most games they're just like, oh well, I do have this priceless family heirloom I can give you, so don't worry about it. In this game they're like, oh thank fuck, okay, thank you. Which is a lot more realistic. Yeah, and I appreciate that. At least I think it's this game, but I'm thinking of that does that a lot. I know that just happens, so probably is. Alright. It is time to do our first viewpoint. Damn, for free. And I will be... So yeah, in this game, you can kind of just climb any wall. You've got magic hands. Moving on. And yes, he has a little willy. It's very funny. And if you climb on it...
I should probably not climb on this.
There you go. I feel like if I didn't do that, people would be going boo. So there we go. Obviously I did do it on my first playthrough, so I'm no different. I forget what I was saying now. Something distracted me. Oh, I guess it's all the way up there, huh? Oh yeah, you can kind of climb anything. And there's like no stamina meter, so it's kind of got Breath of the Wild's climbing, but without any of the limitation. Cassandra's just that powerful of a creature. I think there's still some surfaces that you can't climb though, so there are still some limitations. Anyway, this is Kefalonia Island. It's nice to see it all verdant and green. I assume there's a... Yeah, there's... Well, it's not exactly a bale of hay, but... We did it. How much time we got left? We got 8 minutes! What can we do in 8 minutes? Well, I've leveled up once. So, the bounty hunter... I can probably take him now. Let's continue with my main story quest until I run into something else. I need to collect the money from the merchant in Sami, right? I forgot about that. So what is it? This? Nope, that's... Ah, there you are. Oh yeah, and this one, you can like hold down to mount as well, which I really appreciate. I didn't realise quite how much of an outfit this actually was for my horse.
Let's go.
What have I done to his poor hair? That's so silly. We'll pick up better horse transmogs as we go. This is a little depressing, by the way, the Ubisoft store stuff. How they try and like sell some kind of outrageous looking horses that don't necessarily make sense for them in the open world. I assume they gave me some Helix credits because I did get the ultimate version. What did they give me? How much do I have? Does this really need to be in a Let's Play? Who knows? Owned, I guess? Maybe I don't. No, I don't. Okay, that's funny. Hey, spend the ultimate amount of money you can on this game, and then could you spend a little bit more, please? Anyway, yeah, as I was saying earlier, I don't remember if it's in this episode or the first episode, horses' speed is very much dictated on, like, whether you're in a city or a settlement or not. And I think that's partially to do with just, like, loading times. Although I am on next-gen hardware, but I don't think they accounted for that. Everyone knows me. Hey, what's up?
Hello, Luis. Business looks good.
Tell Marcos to come down here himself, if he wants his money. Huh?
No, but I'm here now.
Look, I was a little late paying. Now Marcos says I owe him double because of interest. I don't have it to spare.
Then, yeah?
You should have thought of that when you borrowed drachmi, Luis.
But my family...
It's hot. I'm in a bad mood. And you are going to pay. We both know it. Now the question is, What do I break first? You? Or your merchandise?
You told Marcos I've paid enough already. I won't bow to a mercenary or to someone foolish enough to borrow money from the Cyclops.
From the Cyclops? That's how he bought his vineyard?
Look, I know you'd be dead without Marcos. What with him taking you off the street as a kid. But you know what he's doing is crazy.
Exposition. Are we going to be kind or are we going to be tough? Let's be tough.
Malaka. Still, that doesn't change the drachma you owe.
Face it, once the Cyclops gets hold of you, you'll both be dead.
Breaking Durus's wares may encourage him to pay his debt. Killing him is always an option. Nah.
Hey, stop! That's my stuff!
Sure isn't.
All right. I'll pay you, just stop. Fine. The money is yours. Just leave.
So you did have the
Pleasure
money.
doing
Interesting.
business with you, Doris.
Keep my name off your lips. I don't want the Cyclops coming after me for the debt you can't pay.
I'm pretty sure that's how I handled that situation the first time round as well. I just felt like it made sense for Cassandra in that situation.
You're running out of time until the Cyclops comes for you, Malaka. He wants his money.
Could I have an extension?
When he sails back to Kefalonia, he'll come and break you as soon as he docks, if you don't get it.
Now, let's be civil.
You can't hide behind your glories, Mistios forever, Marcos. He'll kill you, the mercenary, and that little runt girl that hangs around.
Of course, not a problem. I'll get the drachmi.
Good. Or I'll come and watch the Cyclops feed you to his goats.
Ah, Cassandra, I can tell from the smile on your face, Duris has paid you your drachmi.
Who's smiling? I just heard where you got the drachmi for the vineyard. Are you out of your fucking mind?
We can get the money back, can't we? I'm sure it's possible.
We have no other choice now. We need a plan.
That's what I do best.
This'll take more than the usual tricks up your sleeve.
I long for the old days. Remember them? They were simple. You had nothing, young and alone, and I had everything. And I gave you the world, Kefalonia, in the palm of your hand.
Time for another exposition flashback.
Alexios!
I do like the way they did this. They didn't just front load us with information. Instead we got to meet Cassandra and then later started to learn her origin. Feels a lot more natural this way. As opposed to, I remember Valhalla had a lot of front loading of origin story. Off she goes. In fact, I think this is the perfect middle ground, because I think in Origins, they told us very little of Bayek's kind of what he was doing until a little ways into the game.
Don't see fishes like you every day, huh?
Marcos,
Oh,
I'm not a fish.
you hungry? How about we make a deal? I do something for you. You do a few things for me. Everybody wins. Best offer you're gonna get. Think about it.
Wait!
Kefalonia. Some gift.
You were nothing without Marcos. And look how far we've come. From an orphan on the streets to a Misthios with a hovel.
And now the Cyclops will take everything away.
What he was going to say to a Misthios in the
Can't protect
sheets.
you from him forever. He'll kill me too.
Oh, don't be scared of him. And look at you.
How could I go up against him? With what weapons? A rusty spear? A broken bow?
There you are. Skulking around the temple won't save you from me, Marcos.
Drusilla! I was just talking about you.
You were?
I need that wood, Marcos.
Smooth,
These
Cassandra.
walls will be the talk of the island. I can't make anything with those bandit malakes stopping the wood shipments.
Of course you can't. Why, I was just filling my friend Cassandra in on the details. She already has a plan to deal with these bandits. ... She's the silent but deadly type.
I don't care who does it, but someone better got those bandits today.
A wonderful idea. I, for one, need to rush home. Cassandra, I've cooked up a plan for our Cyclops dilemma. See me when you have time.
You just told her I had the plan, but okay.
If you want your wood, you'll have to fix my broken bow first.
I usually only pay when the deed is done, but shit's moving at a snail's pace. Follow me.
We will do that next time. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment if you like down below, letting me know what you thought, how this format is working out for you, and I will see you in whatever I make next.